what's going on, guys? My name is Violent. Welcome to Grizz Zombies. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty World War II and all of the gameplay leaks that have been happening with World War II zombies. So if you guys aren't ready to hear some spoiler information, this is just of gameplay leak details. This is not actual Easter egg information by any means. But for anybody who doesn't want to be exposed to this information, I just wanted to put a disclaimer up front. But if you go on to enjoy my coverage of the gameplay leaks itself, drop a like on this video, show your support to the channel, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments section if you're new. And if anything, any part of this conversation sparks an idea in your head, feel free to hit me up over on Twitter at GrizzViolent. It's the best place to keep talking zombies. Now this video is going to consist of two portions. The first portion is going to be of the gameplay leak details that I have listed here, and the second portion is going to be all about headquarters and what I know so far based on all of the interviews that were done. So let's crack open these leaks and see what kind of juicy details we got inside. Reddit to Reddit, gameplay leaks have been going nuts, and a lot of people are up in debate as to what we can talk about. Well, we're just covering the map details, so there are two maps, okay? There's the final Reich, which has our main Easter egg quest on it, and then there's a survival map called Grostenhaus that we'll also be able to play, which is like just a big house, and that's pretty much all the details I know on that map. So this is going to be wave based. And there's going to be also a next wave timer countdown in the top left corner, which is pretty interesting. That's something we haven't seen before. There's something called a notebook. This is our basic inventory. Consists of challenge quests that help guide and hint us towards filling up slots on the left side of our inventory. On the right side of our inventory, it's been blank throughout the gameplays that I've seen, which makes me think the right side of the inventory is Easter egg related. The currency, as we've talked about in previous videos, is going to be measured in jolts, and that's per zombie kill. So as you get more kills, you'll earn more jolts, which will allow you to buy things within the map itself. Now this will be separate from a different type of currency that we know of in Infinite Warfare zombies, like keys. Keys is like a different type of currency, and that's not the confirmed currency. It's going to be in our base menu system, but we shall see what that turns out to be. There's going to be armor, and that's called Geist Shield or something like that. And this takes up a slot on the left side of the inventory, and it increases in price after each purchase. Now you can't purchase it again and again as you see it. It will wear off. So something called armor, this is going to be a new type of feature that we haven't quite experienced in zombies yet. Perks is something else, and that all German names are easily translated. So where we have one called Lebenblitz, it does say auto self-revive on it. There is a translation there. So the perks you will know and that you will be familiar with from other games moving into this. Wall weapons is something that a lot of people were wondering about. What's this going to be like? Is it just going to be sitting on the wall? Well, yes, the Germans did think of that in case an outbreak did occur in Middleburg. You could purchase off the wall. There's a frame that's made of metal, and the metal framing will unlock and allow you to pick up a weapon. So the way wall weapons works is very realistic, and I like the way that Sledgehammer actually took. As a side note into this video log, I'd like to add that wall weapons that we've seen in the World War II beta are featured on this map quite a lot. So you'll be seeing very familiar weapons if you got your hands on the beta. The power-ups that we know of, they're going to be like hologram displays from Z-Drop. So as you kill zombies, they will drop just like the zombie backpacks we know and love from Infinite Warfare. This will be similar, but in the sense that perks will come from these backpacks. You won't be getting extra things like ammo and whatnot. That might continue in Infinite Warfare's next game, but not for Sledgehammer here. I want to cover a little bit about the soldier, because everyone's wondering about customizations. There's actually three parts to this. There's the loadouts, there's the weapon build kits, and there's the dossier. So we'll start with the loadouts. In here, you will see something called the special, which is meter-based. We know of that in the right-hand corner. There's going to be something called mods, which is based with every single special. There's 3 different mods, but I can't confirm if these mods are locked to each special. Another thing that you'll customize in your loadouts is your pistol and your lethal. A menu that I haven't seen a lot of people get into yet is the weapon build kits. I'm very interested to see what this is going to look like, because this is going to be similar to our weapon kits that we know, but there's no details currently on that. And this is likewise with the dossier. Most people that are playing zombies don't look at this MP headquarters character, which I believe is the dossier, because that's what we saw in the beta. And on that note, I want to speak of one last thing with the lobby menu, and that is that you'll have 3 options. You can select your map, you can select your character, and you can choose to ready up. All 3 features you could have expected, but this is going to lead us into our next conversation, which is headquarters. This 48-player lobby will be an instance that everybody can join. Now, the information I'm about to describe to you comes from an article done by Eurogamer, who will be linked down in the description box below, as well as the map developer for this Walking Dead map that you're seeing here. Okay, so according to Eurogamer, this 48-player instance will be our new social space. This is something we haven't experienced in any other Call of Duty Zombies game yet, but they will feature a mail system. Now, the mail system's a little bit vague, but the information that I've pulled is that you'll be able to gift and receive things, and notifications will also pop up that you have a new gift or something in your mail system. So instead of logging in and receiving some sort of bonus, which still might happen, there's a potential here that you'll go to the mailbox and receive your rewards now as part of the social space experience. But this does open up the conversation for trading. Will I be able to offer you a weapon and you the same to me? Quest is the next thing I want to talk about. These are mission challenges that can be picked up by your recruitment officer, challenge officer, and division officer to load up on dailies and more. The 3 types of quests that we know of so far are daily quests, weekly quests, and social quests. But there's also going to be a mechanic inside of the headquarters to help players who are having trouble finding people just to play with, and this is called the looking for group mechanic. This notifies the entire HQ lobby looking for a zombies group, and you should be able to find players easier that way. There's going to be 48 players, so your odds are pretty good. Now, the social score. According to Game Informer, this name might change, but social score is how we're going to understand it. The higher this rank gets, the more recognition you'll get from the game. Better rewards like a new piece of gear to wear, a title card, or maybe even a medal may happen when leveling up this social score. You can rank this up basically by watching other people open their loot, and just being a good player overall. People can recommend you and give you recommendations that can increase your social score. This supposedly is supposed to be more important than the KD ratio, and I'm all for that because any way they can extend the grind, the better. Improving the grind is very important, and I feel that a separate team should have been implemented to make sure that the grind is taken care of and rewards are set in place for people that spend time in this game. The last thing I want to talk about is the Prestige Zone. This will be an optional HQ event that will happen after reaching the highest rank in multiplayer. There's no zombies information on prestiging right now, but apparently in headquarters it's going to take place on Pride Rock. So that's really cool that it's all themed and working out properly. I feel it's important to kind of keep us into the zone of World War II. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. Do these leaks tend to spoil things for you, or are you interested and it helps build the hype as we move closer and closer to that November 3rd date each and every single day? Again, all this information comes from leaked gameplay that's already out there for the public. I just want to get us on board because it would already seem that Pack-a-Punch has been unlocked, and that's happening behind the scenes before the game's even released. So do yourself a favor and subscribe so you can stay up to date as to where we're currently at, and I'll see you in the next video. Violent out.